coming, just like a Ferris wheel. They get old, they get old.
Dear idiot, we're coming to get you.
Who the hell did he say that he's looking for? And I ain't going out there, he ain't talking about me. Anybody ask me, you ain't seen me. I was down in the county, on my head was a bounty. Try to make bail today. And the cops pulled me over on a moving violation. Guess I better try to call Joe Ray. He'll get you out.
You know she knows she's felt her beer. She has to know. You said Mom is not going to give her up, James.
That is correct.
And Mom
You
was
said
the
Mom's
co-signer,
not gonna give her
right?
up?
Mom is not gonna give her up.
Okay, how we gonna do that?
Well, the information's on here, so if we have to bust her door in.
Kimberly Howard case file for Joe Ray bail bonds. This was it was kind of a difficult case file. We worked on this case file for 3 days. We talked to different people as far as her whereabouts. She is a known meth addict. Her husband is a known meth addict. And we really wanted to try to get her off the streets to get her some help that she needs, because every time that I've talked to her on the phone, you know, she was telling me that she was going to get help. She advised me on the phone, you know, that I'm gonna have to find her. And it took me 3 days to find her.
These people not talking to their attorneys, I don't understand.
Because they ain't paying their attorneys.
So, well, that has to be the only reason, because why else would the attorney's going to show up for you? That's what you pay them for. She reminds me, she might be one of, what do you call her? Oh, I always forget her name. What was her name? Toothbrush. But you, Kelly Elder. She's gonna be a Kelly Elder. Kelly was the one that was outside at 3 o'clock in the morning with the toothbrush, washing the car.
Wow.
Told me she was trying to get money out of washing the car.
Oh my
She was
goodness.
like,
Who you think?
who do you want me to call?
My old man. I just got off the phone with him too, I'm telling you. I'm just saying, get $514. You ain't got to, if he don't quit doing this right here, you ain't got to put your hands, can you please tell the cameraman to get the out of my face? I ain't got to be on TV.
In the car.
Oh my
She was
goodness.
like,
Man,
I
keep
you
hitting
owe
me up off. That
You
man
owe
keep hitting me
money.
upside my head, man.
And she says, I'm with the toothbrush and pine sol in her hand.
Oh my
I'm
God.
trying to make you some money right now. I'm like, you've owed me money for months, girl. And she wasn't where she was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
She was staying at a meth place.
Oh my God.
But we pull up, music's blaring. It was about 1:45 in the morning.
Mhm.
Music's blaring. They're all out there partying, and then she starts cussing. Get my mama. Get my mama. You gotta watch that episode. That was a good one.
We wanted to check out the residence where she was supposedly living with her mom. She's a young girl, and of course, you know, I have children, a young daughter as well, and it's a touching situation to think about, or I couldn't fathom the pain that the mom is going through with her daughter out on the streets doing drugs and trying to get her help and trying to, you know, maintain a household as well. I was hoping that, you know, we could catch her at her mom's house so we can sit her down and talk to her and her mom at the same time.
James Caldwell, the smart ass.
I like it.
Is that the key?
I did it twice though. Yesterday when you locked the keys in the car.
Oh wow.
Don't do that.
At least they can't see it hung up on me. Is that
You
eight?
know there's no back door. It's gonna be on the other side though.
Is it? here I need to see Kimberly.
Well, you can come in, but she's not here.
Do you know who she is?
No, I don't. I'm trying to get in touch with her myself.
How are you, man?
Not well.
You doing well?
Sorry.
You mind if we look around?
No.
No, we can, or no,
Oh,
we
yeah,
can't?
absolutely. This is all of her stuff here that she's dropped in. What is the camera for?
Our protection.
Okay.
She does live here with you, though, right?
No, she hasn't been here in weeks. She did, when she first got out of jail. And,
Clear over here.
We look everywhere. I mean, when I say everywhere, I mean washers, dryers, because I've had people to be stuck in a dryer looking for them. Walked out of the house literally, and then had to think about it for a minute and walk back in there, and that person was in a dryer.
listen, my daughter's gonna die if she's not back in custody. And that's the last thing I want to see.
Okay.
I mean,
So what at the end
If
of the
I
day,
could
it's
do-
something you guys.
if I could do anything to help her,
What if
I
we left
would.
a phone number where you can make a phone call? You
Okay, yes.
Can we do that?
Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
I mean, you don't need to tell her anything. Just let
No,
us.
she's a danger to herself. She's just, and she's mentally ill.
Call us, man.
Yeah,
I
give us a
will-
call. I mean,
she's
I'm
my
sorry she's
daughter.
putting you through this, but you know, we do have
I
to find her, and
understand.
that we
I
just
understand.
don't, you know,
This is
her
not
things
Just
are
give us a
running
call,
around.
and like I said, we'll do the best we can
Just
to
look
help her
over
out.
there
Okay.
and swing, yeah, please, because I mean, really, I'm afraid I'm gonna get the call. She's
Right, I understand.
she OD'd. I mean, like a week or so ago.
Was she in the hospital?
Yeah, north.
Like Gwinnett?
Yeah.
Where you going, boy? He'll get you.
Day 2 approached. We were out looking for Miss Howard, and I got a phone call from her. And I was talking to her, trying to get her to turn herself into me or turn herself into the jail.
All right, Kimberly, how you doing? Yeah, Kimberly, how you doing? All right. So what's going on?
Because I did overdose on heroin the night before. I mean, I can still see why it would ruin with my bond, but I talked to the DA. He told me to send her the paperwork and a copy, and got scanned and emailed it to her, and I did that, and she said, so she connected me like a criminal investigator or something today.
Say what now?
Okay, I got the paperwork, I scanned it, I emailed it to the DA, and then the DA transferred me to like a criminal investigator or something today who said that I just need to get an attorney. So that's why I have the warrant out for not coming to court, but I'm going to get an attorney and try and handle that.
Mm-hmm. And what does that have to do with me?
Excuse me?
What does that have to do with me?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to, I guess, figure it all out.
Well, you need to, where are you now?
Norco,
In Norcross. What are you doing in Norcross?
staying with my friend.
Well, you need to come see me.
Is this for my bond being revoked or?
Yes, ma'am. It's for your bond being revoked, so you need to see me. Or do you want it revoked?
Do you want it revoked?
Do I want it revoked?
Yes.
It's already revoked.
So you're gonna come see me, or do I have to find you?
Yes, sir. No, I don't know. I don't want you to take me answer. I'm not trying to make myself hard.
Where are you now?
I'm at the old family center.
Can you give me the address?
I'm not exactly sure what it is.
I'm sure that there's somebody there that don't mind that you can ask for the address. You're making it harder on yourself as well.
I'm right at the school right now. That's it.
You what?
I'll meet up with you, or I can.
No, ma'am. Listen what I'm telling you. I'm either gonna find you myself, okay? So I'm trying to make it easier for you. You want me to help you, I'm gonna make it easier for you. But if I have to find you myself, it's not gonna be easy for you.
She ain't no over us. And what the hell was all that? She called an attorney. She didn't get anything recalled.
After Miss Howard, I talked to her on the phone, and she was, like I said, told me to come find her. So I decided to call it a day, go back to the office, get my head together, try to see what other information I can come up on with Miss Howard, and see if we can't catch her on day number 3.
Where you going, boy? He'll get you.
Day 3, I received a phone call that Miss Howard was possibly staying with a friend out in Buford, in the Buford area. So I, called up Miss Tonya, and we decided to head out to the location to see if we can see her, possibly spot her.
Well, she hung up on me. You're used to that. I know. Did your feelings get hurt, James?
Butt hurt.
You got butt hurt. I want to hang up on you because you want to take her back to jail.
That's right.
Well, if she just turned herself, if these people would just turn themselves in, well, then you would have a job.
Yeah,
but
I would.
Yeah, that's true. Turn themselves into the office.
That's right. Or either because some of them won't turn themselves in. I have to go get them.
Funny thing to me is I always thought that the mom and dad were the best co-signers, but they're not.
Those are the
Depending
worst.
on who it is.
Those are the worst co-signers.
Yes.
Grandmas and mad baby mamas are the best co-signers.
Oh yeah, and ex-girlfriends.
Ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
So let's keep our eyes peeled because she can be on foot walking.
Yeah, I know you said that.
As we were, out in the area, I noticed there was 2 people walking. One was a female that kind of fit the profile of Miss Howard. So we were turning around to try to catch up to them, and of course we got a little closer, and the female was walking across the street, and she placed a hood on her head, which was kind of a little strange for me. So we decided to roll up on them. Okay.
Turn right.
What numerics do you have? 152.
Okay, let me see.
Up. There she is right there.
That's her. All right, now let's be quick. Let's be cautious. She just put her hoodie on.
Yep.
You got the camera, Brandon?
Unlock.
Don't run. What's wrong?
Come here.
Let's see your ID.
Drop your bag.
My name's Morgan.
Your name is not Morgan.
Yes, it is. Morgan Wood. No, sir, look.
Yep.
I
Bingo.
promise you.
That's her.
I promise you.
Let me see your ID.
Ma'am, I have.
Do you have ID?
No,
Do
let
not
me.
Don't
move.
move. He's trying to. You wait.
Hey, Brandon. Will you take this to Carl?
Now, what was that you told me on the phone that you wanted me to find you?
No, I didn't. No, sir, that's not what I said at all. No,
Oh,
sir.
see, you
I
just
didn't-
told on yourself.
No, sir, that's okay. That's not what I
You
said
just
at all. I
told
know.
on
Okay,
yourself. Look at that. Now, what's your name?
It's Kimberly. He confirmed it.
Look, Brandon.
Well, you.
Does this go to Carl?
What?
Who do you want
Carl?
this stuff to go to?
He can take it. He's taking it my phone.
Okay.
Thanks,
Everything.
To the shop, right?
What about your phone? You want to keep your phone?
I'm gonna give this one.
You want him to keep your phone?
No.
You want to keep it?
Yeah.
You just told on
I
yourself.
know, but I want am I gonna do? Lie? I can't.
You just did.
But I have an excuse for why I wasn't at court.
That ain't got to do with me. That ain't got to do with me.
I've had to figure it out. You can ask the DA. I've been in contact with them.
What are you gonna figure out? That you felt the fear and that's gonna go away?
No, sir. Or no, ma'am. I've tried. I'm just thirsty. Oh my God.
You what?
Thirsty, ma'am. Oh my God.
You good now, right?
No, I'm thirsty.
Yeah,
That's all I was going to do.
You good right now, okay? All right. You gonna behave? Do I hog tie you or
Is
anything?
there any way to get some water, please?
We'll get you
We'll see if we can get you some water.
I'll buy you another one, James.
You all right?
Yeah, it's so...
Why you lie to me?
You said your name was,
I know,
Here.
and I was stupid.
of course it was. You know we're gonna get you.
I never wanted to run from Bond. Was never my
What
intention.
did you call this?
I know. I could, okay. If you can just please listen, whatever happened when I
Are
did
you
it-
high right now?
No,
Yes,
I'm
she
not.
is.
I'm coming down. I want to go to rehab. If you can't see anybody, I
This
would
ain't
die
how you go to rehab.
How you
I
go to
want
rehab,
my-
you go to court, they send
I
you
know.
to rehab, and you miss court.
But I have it all set up. And no, I have an excuse. I could not be at court. No matter what it was an overdose or whatever, I could not physically be at court.
Were you in the hospital?
Yes.
Do you have proof of that?
Yes.
Well, then why didn't you take it up
I
to the
did.
DA?
I did. I faxed. She said scan and
Sit
email
back,
me
young
a
lady,
copy
and
or a
relax,
copy,
okay?
and I did. And they said, "I'm sorry," and because she said she was gone 2 out of the 4 days or something, and she didn't get back to me, and I need to hurry up and scan it and email it to her. I have proof to my email and my.
Do you have an attorney?
Sandra Gerald, I just contacted her today, and
Okay,
they
well,
said
when
that.
you get to jail, I guess you need to contact
Here,
her.
drink
that's
some more
the
of this
thing.
water.
Take care of this. Get you some more water.
Is there any way?
Yeah, are you good for a little bit?
Yes.
All right.
Is there any way that you can call her right now, because she was supposed
Call
to?
your attorney, no ma'am. You better go back to jail because I'm responsible for your bond until you're back in custody. And you're in custody now, but we're going to take you back to Gwinnett County.
So do I have the bond?
No, you don't have a bond.
You'll have to sit there until you see it.
Cops pull me over on a moving violation. Guess I better try to call Joe Ray. He'll get you out.
Are you going in or no?
Kimberly obviously needs help, and probably being in jail is the best thing for her at this time. Hopefully she will get the help that she needs. There are people out there who do not want to get that phone call from the police officer or from a hospital saying that their child has overdosed on drugs. All they needed was, a little help to get them in the right direction. They're always going to get help. They're always going to rehab, but that never happens. So jail is probably the best place for her right now.
Once I had Miss Kimberly in my custody, I kind of felt a little bit of a sigh of relief. She is a young girl, a young woman that has children that haven't possibly seen her children. We got her off the streets. I felt a little bit relief. I know her mom, once I spoke to her mom felt some relief. Her mom literally broke down, crying, talking to me. I, talked to her to try to help comfort her because I've never been in a situation like that. But I do, have sympathy and passion, for people, in situations like this. I tried to, tell her there's certain types of things that she could do as a parent to help her daughter into these drug counseling programs. and think to help get her in it. But right now, I think that's going to be the best bet in her first step to recover from her addiction of meth. Meth is a bad epidemic that's out here, and it's claiming the lives of a lot of the young youth. So if you know any outreach programs, things like that, and you know somebody that's on drugs, try to talk to them and encourage them to get into these programs and get the help that they need, because this is a dangerous drug.